Understanding consciousness is a big topic in science. So we can understand consciousness by understanding the nervous system. This is what I want to share here, that by waking up more and understanding more of what this nervous system is, you will start to understand consciousness better, the nature of consciousness. So consciousness is a big topic in science in terms of like what is consciousness? Quantum physics are trying to study this. Like what is consciousness? And the nervous system, some neurologists are trying to discover what this is. What is consciousness? How does it relate to the body? Well, because we have consciousness, everything works. Everything is consciousness. So Buddhism, yoga, for example, have been talking about consciousness for much longer than science has. So they have done a much better job of articulating consciousness than science. But okay, science is trying to understand it using this different type of language for this. Okay, so let's speak to this. By observing the breath, by observing sensations, by observing thoughts, I notice that I'm something bigger than this activity. I'm the one watching this. I'm something bigger because I can watch it. I can watch the feelings. Because I can watch it, I must be something else. If I was just a feeling, then I'd just be in the feeling. I couldn't see it. I could just be in it. Because I can watch it, observe the feeling, I'm something bigger. The breath, it's always happening, but the fact that I can observe it means that I'm something more. Oh, what's that? I'm the awareness itself. I'm more than just breath. Oh, now we're starting to discover more about consciousness. I notice thoughts. So notice now any thoughts you have. Notice ideas. Ideas about this, ideas about that. So I think this, I think that. I think. I observe this. So because I can observe this, it means I'm something greater than this. Oh, I'm something greater than this thought activity. Wow, I'm something much bigger than this thought activity. I'm something more than these sensations. I'm something more than this breath. Because I can observe these sections, these parts of the activity, then wow, awareness is something so much bigger than these three things. Awareness, I am the awareness. Wow, I'm the watcher, I'm the observer. Wow, starting to see deeper into the nature of who I am, deeper into the nature of consciousness. This is an experiential thing. It's much harder to understand without the experience. It can't be understood actually. It's not just a thinking thing or a feeling thing. It's deeper. It's a deeper level of watching, a deeper level of experience needs to happen to understand this. Understand a deeper level of consciousness is a deeper level of observation, a deeper level of awareness. The deeper level of awareness you have, the greater you can understand consciousness. So there's different levels to consciousness in the world. Different people have different levels of self-awareness levels. So some of them are some higher people who have greater self-awareness. They are on all different types of studies in the world, different types of fields of research and spirituality and everything. So some scientists have a lower level of self-awareness, some of a higher level. But science itself doesn't necessarily solve the problem of what is consciousness. It's just a language to explain consciousness. It's like, for example, religions are a way to explain consciousness. It's a form of language, a storytelling. to what this thing reality is. There's a way to storytell reality. So understanding the nervous system will help a lot to understand reality, will help a lot to understand consciousness. Because if you can observe just this activity that's going on, the thoughts, the sensations, the breath, you start to tap into this greater, deeper awareness. You realize, wow, I have a soul. Wow, there's something, a deeper knowing inside me that I've been here before. I'm much greater than these ideas, these memories. I can watch memory itself. So time is a part of the nervous system. Chronoception, time, memories is a part of this experience. But I'm greater than time because I can watch memories. I can watch time. In this now, I have an idea of the future. Now, I have an idea of the past. Now, I have an idea. Now, I observe ideas. I create ideas. Now, time. Time. This is time. I observe time. So the observer is before the thoughts. The observer is before the feelings. The observer is before the visuals, before the sound. The observer. This is consciousness. And it's to be experienced deeper and deeper. So some people who've done a lot of work in meditation, in observing themselves, have a deeper sense and knowing of what is the nature of reality. What's the nature of consciousness? So I create the idea of the world. I create the idea of the world. You create a different idea of the world. Idea. The world is an idea within. You look at me. You see me. You hear me. You have a certain feeling about me. And basically all this together creates a representation of what I am. So you create the representation of what I am. You create it, you put it together. You create the concept of who I am, what it means. You create me inside yourself. There's no other way that you can perceive this other than to create it. So you're the creator of me. You're the creator of me. So from your perspective, you're the creator of me. Can only be this way. Can be no other way. So everything is created from within. There's no other way. So all the people around you are your creation. So if you get annoyed, you're getting annoyed with your creation. If you be happy with it, you're happy with your creation. So all is a mirror. All people are mirrors to you. So this is understood easier when you do more work on yourself, more work with consciousness, more work on observing. Understand these things easier. If you haven't done much work on this, it's going to be difficult to understand. So there's levels of practice that goes into understanding consciousness. It's not just easy understood. I can understand it. It's not like this. So the nature of consciousness is often understood best by people who do a lot of work on themselves. So, in summary, if you understand the nervous system better, you will understand that these are the ways I perceive reality: sound, colors, smell, thinking, feeling. You will see that these are the parts of me. I observe the parts of me, but I I'm something greater. I am the soul. I am the soul that's watching this. And even the soul has a certain memory of itself. But even you observe the soul, so you are even greater than the soul. You're not an individual soul, you're not just an individual soul. You're also the consciousness itself, the soul, the collective soul that watches the individual souls, that watches the body. So you have an awareness of the I, the original I. You have the awareness of how it forms into an individual soul. And then you have a sense of yourself as a soul. You have a sense of yourself then as a body, as this person. But your soul has been in many different bodies. So your memory, it goes greater than just one lifetime. But even the memory of that soul's lifetime, you have the memory of the lifetime itself, time itself, consciousness itself. So that's why we're all the same, for this reason, that we're the I. We're the I behind all of this. So the nature of who we really are is the same. And the last thing I'll say on this is that all the information inside the I, all the universe, the I, all of it, the different parts are different. Everything is different. All is different. All is different parts. All has a different role. All people, all things have a different role. So all is different. All is diverse. And because of that, we're the same. So we're different bodies, but because all of it links together, we're the same. So everything is different. So there's no such thing as separation because everything is different. Nothing's actually the exact same. But from the overall sense, everything's the same. But everything works on difference, and that's why it works. Like this is green, this is yellow, that's different, and that's why it works. That's why color, there's such thing as color. There's different sounds, all different sounds, and that's how sound works. All different types of life forms, and that's how life works. All different. So everything is different. And so nothing can be the same. So this is the way that consciousness works. It works on difference. Anyway, I hope you got some clarity from this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to write in the comment section what you think about consciousness and how you understand consciousness. How have you explored it? How have you went about it? And how has understanding the nervous system helped you? Or has it helped you at all? So the way that I guide you into understanding consciousness is through understanding the nervous system. Because that is the thing that you're embodying right now. You're in the nervous system. You're perceiving reality through that. You're the consciousness itself that perceives the nervous system. And that's the thing to understand. You're really the consciousness. You're really consciousness itself. Thank you, guys.